Hello, friends. First up, we're heading to the Matterhorn, the mountain that looks like a giant Toblerone bar, only way more impressive. It's so iconic. You see it on everything from chocolate boxes to those little souvenir keychains. And the best part? You can actually climb it. Well, maybe not you, but people do it. Me, I'm good with a postcard. But seriously, the views from up there are supposed to be breathtaking. And hey, if you chicken out, at least you can grab some delicious Swiss chocolate at the bottom. Next stop, Lake Geneva. Picture this crystal clear blue water, surrounded by snow-capped mountains and charming little towns. Speaking of cheese, you gotta try the fondue here. It's like a giant pot of melted cheese heaven, and you dip bread, veggies, whatever you want into it. Just, try not to lose your bread in the cheese. And hey, if you're feeling fancy, take a boat tour on the lake. You might even spot George Clooney. He's got a place here, you know. Okay, get ready for this one, because we're heading to the Jungfrau, also known as the top of Europe. We're talking about the highest train station in Europe, folks. You literally take a train through a mountain to get there, and once you reach the top, prepare to have your mind blown by the most incredible panoramic views you've ever seen. Seriously, you can see for miles. 4. Château de Chillon, knights, castles and more cheese? Alright, history buffs, this one's for you. We're taking a trip back in time to the Château de Chillon, a medieval castle perched on a tiny island on Lake Geneva. Yes, you heard that right, an island castle. This place has it all, moats, towers, dungeons, the works. But seriously, walking through this castle is like stepping back in time. Just watch out for ghosts. I'm kidding, maybe. But hey, even if you don't see any ghosts, you're guaranteed to get some amazing photos. 5. Interlaken adventure time. Next up, we're heading to Interlaken, the adventure capital of Switzerland. And trust me, this place is not for the faint of heart. We're talking skydiving, paragliding, bungee jumping, whitewater rafting, you name it, Interlaken's got it. It's enough to make your head spin. And even if you'd rather keep your feet firmly planted on the ground, there's still plenty to do. You can take a scenic hike, go kayaking on the lake, or just relax and enjoy the stunning scenery. 6. Lucerne, lions, bridges and chocolate. Oh my, get ready to say wow because we're headed to Lucerne, a city so charming, it'll make you want to break out into a yodel. First things first, you gotta check out the iconic Chapel Bridge, a wooden footbridge dating back to the 14th century. And of course, no trip to Lucerne would be complete without a visit to the Lion Monument, a giant sculpture carved into a rock face. Just, try not to cry on the lion. 7. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're headed to Bern, the capital of Switzerland. And trust me, this city is full of surprises. First of all, they have bears. Live bears, right in the heart of the city. But Bern's not just about bears. It's also home to a stunning old town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with cobblestone streets, medieval fountains, and charming clock towers. And if you're a fan of shopping, Bern's got you covered. From luxury watches to handmade chocolates, you're sure to find the perfect souvenir. 8. Zermatt, the car-free zone. Pack your hiking boots and your best no cars allowed sign because we're headed to Zermatt, a charming village nestled at the foot of the Matterhorn. And of course, no trip to Zermatt would be complete without a ride on the Bahn, a cogwheel railway that takes you up to the Gurnergrat, a mountain ridge with breathtaking views of the Matterhorn and surrounding peaks. 9. Montreux, where jazz meets the lake. Get ready to groove because we're headed to Montreux, a glamorous town on the shores of Lake Geneva that's famous for its annual jazz festival. You can stroll along the picturesque promenade, admire the stunning views of the lake and the Alps, or visit the iconic Chillon Castle, which looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale. And of course, no trip to Montreux would be complete without a visit to the Freddie Mercury statue, a tribute to the legendary Queen frontman who called this town home for many years. Finally, 10. Zurich, big city life, Swiss style. Hold on to your wallets, folks, because we're headed to Zurich, the largest city in Switzerland. And trust me, this place is not for the budget traveler. You can explore world-class museums, wander through charming old town, or shop till you drop in the city's many boutiques and department stores. And when you're ready for a break, just head to the shores of Lake Zurich, where you can relax, soak up the sun, and enjoy the stunning views of the city skyline. That's a wrap, folks! Which Swiss spot are you adding to your bucket list? Let us know in the comments below. From the Matterhorn's majestic peak to the fondue-filled streets of Geneva, Switzerland is a country that will steal your heart and leave you wanting more. So, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more travel fun.